Good afternoon. Just a normal preparation as we usually do. Yeah, for every game we are just preparing ourselves for a busy month, starting with yeah, very excited game on Saturday in our stadium in front of Sundowns. So doing the things well, properly, with calm, and very focused, very concentrated in the things that we need to do to have a good day on Saturday. Well, happy with the new recruitments. We have a group of players who already have been doing the things very well, and now we have 3 more who are coming with the intention to help us to do the things better, to be part of like I said, a good collective, and they will give us some new tools to try to continue winning games, and the adaptation is going so far so good. They will be available. Let's see. Still, today is Wednesday. We play Saturday, so we don't know who's gonna be available or not. Still a long way to go, and like I said, we are so happy to have them in the group and performing already. Obviously, it's a special game in a way for all of us, for the players, fans, and also for you, for the media. So, like I said, we approach the game as we usually do. We're gonna try to have a good day on Saturday. We know that, we expect or we suppose that nothing will be decided on Saturday. I don't think so. And if it's, hopefully it's in our favor, but we have to play 2 games, 2 good teams, well prepared, well structured, with good players, so probably nothing will be decided on Saturday. We have to understand that it's a 180 minutes game and minimum. And it's the first round on Saturday. We're gonna try to play our game, to be ourselves. It's not gonna be, I promise you, it's not gonna be different because of the opponent. We try to do the things every time in the same way, every week, every process, and this is not gonna be an exception. And yeah, we have an opportunity on Saturday to show what we can do, and for sure we're gonna take it. They are professionals. They know what they need to do. It's not the first time that they are involved in these type of games. When you are playing for clubs such a clubs like Pirates, the player knows where is he playing, where is he performing, and they know the job. They know what to do. They know how to be focused, and we try to give them during the week enough things to think about our game plan and things that we need to do in order to get the result. It's not going to be by chance. If we get a good result, it's going to be a consequence of many things that we try to implement. Not this week, one more time. This is just the next opponent, but there's not going to be big differences in the way we play or the way we try to approach the games. So the player is focused in their duties, the things that they need to do during the week in order to be in the players list for Saturday, in order to be in the start 11. That's what the player wants, and that's where the player is focused in this moment. They are not thinking or focused about all the things around the games here, which is not gonna help us to do or to get anything positive. And the result that I want, of course, I would like to travel a few weeks later to the next round with a good advantage, but we don't think about that. It's something that we need to solve or resolve during the 90 minutes, depending on the result that we are getting. We're gonna play different games inside the same game, I'm sure, both teams, and we really want to win the game. That's it. That will be enough for us, and it's gonna be, or it is what we are looking for. Go there, win the game, and let's see what is the advantage or not the advantage, or what's gonna happen next. The past 2 seasons are not gonna play on Saturday. You can be sure about it. It's past is past, gone is gone. So We try to look for the future with optimism and positiveness, and understanding that this is a different story, it's a different book this season, and we have the chance to write our new history, and that's what we are trying to do in every single game. And again, this is not an exception. It doesn't matter that we are talking about a semi-final or 2 legs or Sundowns or whoever is in front. We're trying to be ourselves. We're trying to build and grow our own identity, and what we are trying to do is much more important than only one game or isolate this game like something very, very, very special. We're gonna get an outcome very positive if we manage to beat our next opponent, and that's what we are looking for. But again, we are just looking about today and tomorrow and the next, and that's it. That's not. It doesn't make any sense for me to think about what was the result the last time that these two teams face each other, because it's not gonna have it all. And the players are very, very angry, hungry, and really looking for this game, because they are ambitious, they are professionals, and they are playing for Pirates, to play this type of games, especially when we play home. And again, when we have the chance to still writing our own story, our own history this season. Yeah, it was not exceptional. I mean, I think every coach had the same problem or the same circumstances during the August. Fortunately, now in this period, we have more time to spend on the field with the players, not only thinking about recovery protocols and travel and so on. So we try to use the time to implement some things, to consolidate things that we were doing already, to analyze better, to individualize some certain things. So for a team like us who really trust in the training process and the things that we do during the week, like I said 1,000 times already this season, it's very important to have these type of weeks, even though we know that now we are going to October and still we go again to the same madness and playing game after game and traveling. But we are ready. We are ready for that. We are already used to that because of the August. And in the end, the player, what they want is to play. They really want to play as much as possible, and the motivation is permanently there, and we don't have these big gaps during the month that the player is just waiting for the next game. So we have to find the positive things in every scenario, and it was positive September to have time to train, and it's going to be positive October because we are only going to compete again and again. As usually, we concede 3 goals in the previous games in the PSL. We concede 1 in this competition, so we've been solid in different scenarios against different type of opponents, and we of course we analyzed what's coming, and we know about their capacity in the offensive phase, and it's going to be again about solidarity, concentration, commitment, all of those words that we always use as a coaches to describe our team spirit. And it's going to be, I'm sure that one more time the players will show their capacity to suffer when we need to suffer during the games, and to play those different games that I mentioned before. But one more time, we approach the game as we usually do, and we're going to try to get our role there, and try to show our identity and defend when we need to defend, and attack them when we have the chance to attack. Well, maybe that's the moment for me to keep an eye on the ones who are not in that situation, perhaps, and try to show them and make them conscious about how quick the change situations and the status change in football. Usually when we speak about teams or players, it's about momentums, and there are players in that momentum, like you mentioned Sakele in this moment, and he's a good example for the others. And my responsibility is to keep as much players as possible in that momentum, in that spirit, in that situation, and that's where my focus might be now. Probably he doesn't need so much things to listen or advices. Hopefully he can keep that momentum for a long period, and yeah, help us, help the collective, and help the team to achieve the objectives, because that's the main reason why they are playing for us. We had a training today. They start training today with us after this period with the national team, and they really looks really good, very fresh, and motivated to help us, and they immediately change their minds to what's coming, and they are all ready to help us. I'm not the one who have to speak about the injury players. It's not my role to make updates about the injury players. I think we have a fantastic situation in this moment in the squad. And about Mavena, he's right, he's training with us. He was training with us the last, I don't remember now, 6-7 trainings perhaps, and let's see what happens in the future and what the management decides about Mavena's future in the team. Well, I found an experienced player, smart, professional, because he's in a good fitness level. So that tells me that he was taking care of himself, and it's a ready plug and play player. You know, it's ready to perform and ready to train, and it takes time, of course. He just arrived a few days ago, a few experiences so far with the group, with the team, with the methods, with everything. So we need to be patient. Again, we cannot think about the past, like when we spoke about results. We cannot think about what he did. We have to think about what can he do for us from now, and we need to be patient and understanding that he just, you know, landed 3-4 trainings ago in our structure, and hopefully he can help us very soon. And we need everyone because of, like I said before, what's coming: 5 league games in October, 2 semifinals, you know, exciting games. So we're gonna need all of them, and Kermit experience in the league and overseas, it's gonna be important for us. And I can see an interesting player there for sure.